And thanks for inviting us in. I'm Dustin Grove in for Scott Swan. We begin at 11 tonight with growing anger on the near northeast side. It is over a project that would convert a vacant lot into a 13-acre data center campus. Our Alex Almanza is in Martindale Brightwood, where frustrated neighbors literally took to the streets.
It's the former site of the Sherman Drive-In Theater and once dubbed Indiana's largest movie screen. But now, 25th and Sherman is the battleground for one of the state's biggest controversies.
No data center here!
On Monday, the residents turned out to protest against Metro Blocks, an LA-based tech startup wanting to plug in a data center on this vacant lot, which is already zoned for industrial use.
We fought for this neighborhood all our life, and we're gonna fight for it now.
Voices big and small saying it brings little benefit to the area, but why residents decided to fight was how they saw Franklin Township's battle with Google play out.
Franklin set the precedence for us to show what collective impact is and what it's about. And as you can see, some of the Franklin communities out here today.
But despite the picket signs and marching, some people for the project say that this means big change for the Martindale Brightwood neighborhood. According to Metro Blocks, what they're building brings an estimated $10 million of additional property taxes to the area. In terms of the environment, the company says it won't pollute or use groundwater, will run at less than 50 decibels, and will pay for its own power usage.
I think this new proposed development is all about the future of our neighborhoods and how we attract and retain businesses to help us grow and meet the needs of our community. I think this is a start of growth here, in my opinion.
Councilor Ron Gibson weighed in on the pushback, saying he hasn't heard major concern.
I'm very in tune with my constituency, and I can tell you that I'm not hearing that.
Gibson adds the company will have to file to add data centers to the zoning code, followed by public hearing. For now, protesters say they'll keep marching, blocking traffic if they have to.
Stop traffic the same way they can't keep riding past. They need to stop seeing property and start seeing people.
In Indianapolis, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
Also tonight, a man is recovering after a car hit him on Indy's southeast side. This happened this morning at Shelby and Raymond Streets. Emergency responders took the man to the hospital in critical condition. Now, safety advocates are telling us that intersection is a trouble spot. They say there have been 5 pedestrian crashes there this year. And it's not just this intersection that's a problem. There have been 600 crashes involving pedestrians so far in 2025, and in nearly half of those cases, the driver left the scene. Eric Holt with Safe Streets Indy tracks it all. He says a lot of these crashes happen after dark, where there just isn't great lighting.
Everybody plays a part in, making sure our roads are safe, and that goes for pedestrians, bicyclists, but also drivers too. So everybody really should be on the lookout for everyone else.
We reached out to Councilor Frank Mascari, who represents the neighborhood around Shelby and Raymond. We want to know if he thinks there should be any changes made at that intersection. We'll let you know if we get a response. Tonight, there is an arrest warrant out for the Johnson County Coroner. Mike Pruitt is charged with 7 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor and 7 counts of furnishing alcohol to a minor. We just checked online court records. They confirmed the warrant with no bond and say a special judge from Hancock County is now assigned to the case. Now, as we've reported, court documents there in the county say while Pruitt was mentoring a 17-year-old in 4-H, he texted her about alcohol. A detective says he found photos of Pruitt and the teen drinking together.
Well, it's been a pleasant, relatively mild evening compared to some of the previous evenings where the temperatures drop pretty quickly. We still have some 60s on the board, but 50s are taking over, and I think we're going to end up in the 50s for the vast majority of you. Probably going to be a few upper 40s here and there. Back to the west finally, some slightly cooler air is on the way, but before that gets here, the temperatures are actually going to warm up. There's some warmer air that's going to be moving our way. So overnight lows tonight, I'll put 55 on the board. Some of you are going to get much cooler than that, likely closer to 50, especially outside of the city. And then tomorrow, warming up, get this, 78 degrees. This is well above where we should be for this time of year, but some big changes in the 7-day. I'll have that coming up.
Here's a quick look at other stories making headlines right now. The Whiteland teen accused of raping a 79-year-old woman just appeared in court. Police say Arian Smith attacked the woman as she was bringing in her groceries. Officers arrested him last week. The judge moved Smith from a juvenile facility to adult jail where he's held without bond. An unexpected discovery tonight along the banks of a river in Fayette County. Someone found a human skull dating back more than 4,000 years. The coroner's office used radiocarbon dating to pinpoint the age of the remains. The coroner is now working with the DNR to figure out next steps. 3 people are now under arrest tonight in connection with an Indiana Crime Guns Task Force investigation. Police say a 17-year-old, 27-year-old, and 33-year-old are all facing various gun and drug charges. They say the teen tried to run away armed with a gun that had a machine gun conversion device. The arrests come after a tip from the IMPD Nuisance Abatement Unit. Tonight, firefighters in Canby are investigating a suspicious fire that spread to multiple homes. You could see a flash of light and hear a bang when the fire started early Sunday morning. Investigators say the fire quickly spread. They're asking anyone with doorbell cameras in the neighborhood to check your footage to see if there's any video that might be able to help them in the case. Remember, you can find all the latest local stories anytime on our 13 News app.